So in this video we're going to have a look at plotting complex numbers on an Argand diagram. So when we see a mention of this diagram, we will set up what looks identical to an x and y axis, but will just be labelled a little bit differently. So the x-axis is what we call the real. The y-axis is the imaginary. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, and 5, and we get -1. Okay, so in part 1 we are asked to plot z1, which is 2 plus I, so I'll come along to 2 on the real axis, plus I is 1i, so 1 on the imaginary axis. Come up, and we'll label that z1. For z2 we get -3 plus 2i, sit here. Z3 is -3, sorry, Z3 is -5, which will sit here, -5 plus 2i. And they tell us about theta, which is 1 plus I. So that will sit there. Okay. And in part 2 then, we are asked to evaluate a few equations. So z1 plus theta, z2 plus theta, and z3 plus theta. So we know from above that's 2 plus I plus 1 plus I. And like we did in the previous video, we put real with real, imaginary with imaginary. So that's 2 plus 1 plus I, which would be equal to 3 plus 2i. We'll answer these first and then plot them. Z2 plus theta is -3 plus 2i plus 1 plus I. Again, real with real, imaginary with imaginary. That's -3 plus 1 plus 2i plus I, which will give me -2 plus 3i. And our last one, we have -5 plus 2i plus 1 plus I. There's our reals, the imaginaries. So we get -4. Sorry, same workings will be -5 plus 1 plus 2i plus I, which will give me -4 plus 3i. Okay, so I can plot these on my Argand diagram now. So z1 plus theta was 3 plus 2i. Then we have -2 plus 3i for z2 plus theta. And our last one is -4 plus 3i. And that's for z3 plus theta. And that's our questions answered.